This is the all-new Snacktime Sling by Data Crew. Perfect for all of your snacks. What is up, guys? Mikey Messina here with Mikey Daily Carry, back with another review. But first, if you're new here, welcome. On here, I create content on everyday carry gear and gadgets that help me live a more aware and prepared life. Today, I've got something special in store for you, and that is the review and mini loadout of my Snacktime Sling by Data Crew. I've been using this bag for about 2 weeks now, and I am absolutely in love. I do want to share full disclosure that this bag was sent to me by Data Crew, but that will not hinder my honest opinion on what I really like about this bag and maybe some critiques. So let's dive right into it. Okay, first and foremost, can we just talk about the packaging? This has got to be the coolest packaging I've ever received from any type of sling. The minute I was at my P.O. box and the guy brought that package right to the counter, I got super excited because one, I knew it was from Data, and two, well, look at this thing. Oh my gosh. I felt like I was getting a new pair of sneakers or something like that. But now let's get into the actual sling itself. The specific version that was sent to me was the Multicam Black. And if you guys have seen my previous videos, I have the Multicam Black What a Junior, I have the Multicam Black What a Slider, I have the Multicam Black Small Fry, and this completes the Multicam Black collection from Data Crew, at least until they start coming out with some backpacks. Maybe they can have it the mealtime packs. But anyways, let's just address the specs of this pack itself. From the front, as you can see, I already have the front laced up with patches. These are some REs that were sent to me, and let's just highlight a couple of them right now. So right over here, I have three patches from Mutant Shoot. You guys can check him out on Instagram. He was kind enough to send me these. I actually unboxed these in one of my lives a couple weeks ago. Absolutely love them. Nice quality, great job. This right here is the Peace Bullet by Maxpedition. I have the Pimp My Pouch by Pocket Filth. And then I also have the Dad Life, and that is from Salty Sailor, EDC. Go ahead and check him out as well on Instagram. He also sent me that, along with a couple other cool patches that I unboxed on my live. And right over here, I have Barbarian Bronny's Axe, Swing the Axe. And then this right here is an RE from Daily Carry Company. This whole panel right here is so money because you can put so many patches on here and customize it to your liking. What I really like about REs is that it really tells the fun personality of whoever's rocking whatever gear it is. I like that Data Crew highlighted this specifically on the Snacktime Sling, so that way you can really personalize it to your liking. The fabric of this actual Snacktime Sling is made out of 1050 denier Cordura, which is a ballistic outer shell. It also has 200 denier nylon lining and military grade stitching. The zippers that are on here are YKK number 5 AquaGuard zippers. And this small accent right here is the official Data Crew PVC patch. Not to mention that this bag is actually made in the USA, specifically in downtown Los Angeles. The overall size of this pack is 11 inches by 16 inches by 3 inches, and the overall liters is 3.25. Just taking a look at the outer shell here, the Data Crew Snacktime Sling has a total of 3 compartments. So you got one right here in the front, and boom, take a look at that. I love the orange lining. It makes it super easy for you to spot your things. And then you got one back here, a lot larger than that front one. And then you got the main compartment that opens up left to right, right to left, or if you wanna have your zippers in the middle and open it right there, you have that opening as well. This right here is the actual strap for the Snacktime Sling. This feels a lot more of the material that's like on backpack shoulder straps to be specific. That's exactly what this feels like. Or the material that Molly webbing is made out of, this is exactly what that material feels like. So if you're trying to get a feel or wonder what to compare it to. Another thing I also want to address is that these are not removable. So these are stuck on the bag itself, stitch on there, triple stitch, military grade, and it has that little accent right here. The cool thing about these accents though on the side is that you can add clips onto here. So that way if you want to have maybe a hero clip, or you want to have any extra carabiners that are lying around to hold your water bottles or such things like that. I'm a dad, so that's perfect for holding water bottles that have an access for it, because I could just clip it onto my sling. That is a really nice touch that Data Crew added on this Snacktime Sling. Now let's take a look at what I got inside. So starting with the front, this is where I typically have my wallet. This right here is the ARC Company Boulder. Really nice because it can hold your EDC gear. At the same time, inside you have access to your cards. It's such a small, fun little guy to hold around. This is also very pocketable, but at times when I'm wearing a sling, I don't like have anything in my pockets. So I have this in my sling. You gotta have your chapstick. I have that in there as well. And that's usually what I have easy access right up front. Right back here is where I have a couple things. Right now, I have some Clorox sanitation wipes, and I have some sanitizer, because when I'm going around with my kid, I want to make sure that I sanitize everything that we touch, all the shopping carts that we go on. But at times when that's not in there, I usually have my shades in there, I'll have my phone in there. And then taking a look inside, the bag opens up clamshell-like. In here, of course, gotta have my multicam black Data Crew small fry. A couple notable mentions. This right here is the Terrible 2 Coffee Dude from Coffee Dude Company. Right here is the Pimp My Pouch RE. I have the blacked out one on the front of this bag. This one right here is from Mutant Shoot. I also have another patch, Dad Life, from Salty Sailor EDC. Daily Carry Company morale patch right up front. And in here, I just have redundant items that I usually throw from bag to bag, but too much to go over there. In here, nice and orange. First thing that popped out to me is I love the high vis orange because it allows me to spot items a lot quicker. I don't have the best eyes. This is an absolute plus when it comes to any type of slings, backpacks, pouches, what have you. Taking a look at what I have here, I have, oh, by the way, this is so modular because you can remove this whole liner. You can remove that whole liner and add whatever you want in here. If you have any type of Velcro backing, hook and loop slips or pouches that you wanna slide into here, you have any med kits that you wanna put in here as well. If you have any holsters that have Velcro capability, you can also put this in your Snacktime Sling. And this is the tray that it came out with. At the time of this video, Data Crew now has a new tray that you can put into your snack time, which is made specifically for the Snacktime Sling, but this will come standard. On the left side, you have the elastic bands, and in here, I just have my Skeletal. Next to that, I have the extender for the bit. In addition to that, I have a lever gear cable kit, which comes in handy. I also have a flashlight in here over on this side, and then this is where I typically keep my pen, which came loose here when I was opening this up, but just goes into that like so. And the cool thing about this is that is actually pretty modular itself. If you want to add some REs on there, or you just want to move this and slap that onto the pouch like this, you can do that as well. And then in here, I have two slits. So on the right side, you got one slit here, one slit behind that. I don't have anything in the furthest back one, but in the front, I do have this Curator by JRW, and this was sent to me by Salty Sailor. Thank you so much. I found a place to put this thing because I've been trying to put it in pouches that I've been using since I received it, and I just haven't found a perfect spot, but that fits right in there. Over on this side, you also have another slit behind these elastic compartments where you can put any other gear, Band-Aids, or what have you. I'm gonna slap that Back on there, boom. And then if you notice on the inside, although it opens clamshell, it has a flat bottom here, so that way you can stand it on a table. I'm gonna show you guys that in just a second, but before I do, if you look at this front flap, this is where the mesh lining is, and typically in here, I would have my fixed blade, aside from the pocket knife that I either have on my person or in one of these little areas. Closing this up, I just want to show you guys how this stands up on the table. So like I said, this bottom right here acts pretty flat. So that way you can just stand it on the table like so. If you're going out with some friends and you want to find a place to put your sling, if you're not going to be a hero clip guy and clip it on these little areas on the side and you just want to have it hang on a table, well, you can have it sit right next to you. Take a look at that. Now, typically when it comes to my videos or my previous videos, I usually give pros and cons, but I found that I don't really want to address cons with the gear that's sent to me because there's so much effort in how these things are made that I don't want to label it that. So what I'm going to start doing is telling you guys what I really appreciate and what I feel could be better. Starting off with what I really do appreciate. Number one is that this Snacktime Sling stands up by itself. I could just place it on a desk without having to throw it around and have it take so much space. It can stand on its own. Number two, which is super small, but this little cap right here for the zipper pull, which keeps this protected, I absolutely love. If there is anyone that is trying to commit any type of theft, this will keep them from doing so, at least in a pinch. Another thing I really do love about the Snacktime Sling is the hook and loop panel on the front. It really wasn't much of an afterthought. They made sure that they highlighted that hook and loop panel so that way you can really customize it to show your personality. Now with that, let's talk about things that I wish could be better. Number one is the actual buckle of this bag. The buckle itself is nothing too fancy or sturdy as it feels. I mean, it's a bigger clip. Naturally, it's going to be sturdy, but I wish they maybe went with a Duraflex clip so that way it can be a lot more secure. It's metal. It gives it more of a touch, especially for the price point of this bag. Another thing that I wish was better was the zippers. If they had the zippers similar to the What a Slider, where they have the paracord shrink wrap, it wouldn't have this noise. Yeah, and finally, I wrap it up with this. Who is this bag good for? Well, personally, I am a dad. This bag, along with just slings in general, are perfect for me because I'm always carrying a bunch of stuff. Daughter's toys, bottles, diapers, hand sanitizer, wipes, whatever it may be, I always have some things on me, aside from my everyday carry gear that I always have on my person. So slings are absolutely good for the guy or gal that carries a little bit more stuff that would fit in your regular pockets. This is also perfect if you are an absolute Data Crew fan. Like I said, I love all of their pouch products. This is not any different. And now I feel like I've completed the multicam black collection for Data Crew, which I'm super stoked about. I do want to know your opinions though, and your thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below. What did you like about it, or what do you feel could have been better? If you feel that I provided you some value, go ahead and give this video a like. And if you aren't following me on my social platforms, please do so. It's Mikey Daily Carry on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. If you subscribe to the channel, don't forget to turn on that notification bell so that way you can stay up to date with all my new content. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.